Shiesty. Shiesty, aren't you a tether? Shiesty, I know that name. Shiesty, hop on. What the hell my kids mind about? Well, Shiesty, you a tether? Hop on, Shiesty.
Nah, I'm not a tether, but Los was so right.
What was he right about?
Los. Well, I think Los is right. Why would you not use your FBA trademark to start a black party while trying to lead people to the Republican Party, which have clearly said they're not interested in paying reparations?
And neither are the Democrats. They didn't say they're interested in paying either. They're just kind of running us around.
So then why don't you use your FBA trademark to start a black party?
Why would I do that? And why would I get advice from a tether who failed in his homeland?
Well, because all you want to do is grift. That's why. Because where there's confusion, you make money, right?
Well, that's you being a lying, scamming, projecting tether. So what else is new?
No, I'm telling you, you're not using the FBA. For all FBAs, it only benefits you.
You're just projecting your tether scam mindset, sir. That's all.
Everyone who pushes this movement is a grifter, like Sir Major, all of them. You guys just do the same thing.
Projecting, sir. That's you projecting. That's why you failed. You fail and then project your failure onto people, sir.
I mean, Tariq, I'm still in South Africa. Every time you talk to me, I'm in South Africa. I'm always going to be here. So what did I fail? What did I run from?
You're over there failing in South Africa, eating bushmeat.
My brother, if you go through my profile, you will see that I am actually a farmer. I'm failing at nothing, my brother. I run a PR company and I am a farmer. What are you talking about?
You breed meerkats and sell them for bushmeat. That don't mean nothing, sir. You're a failure.
Well, my brother, whatever I do, I'm doing something and it's not grifting.
No, yeah, you are grifting because you're a lying, failed tether.
Have I asked you for money? Have I asked you for money? You raised $50,000 for the rally for reparations, and people said it was trash.
No, it wasn't. Trash.
Everyone said it was trash. That's why your FBA community is fighting right now. They're fighting.
No, trash is the slum you live in, sir. We had a phenomenal event. That's you projecting your
They were talking about your speakers were wearing two different suits. You're the only one there with $1,000 suit that you use from the donations.
That's
You're
jealous. That's jealous tether talk.
Then tell that to your FBA community because there are spaces where they're talking about it.
That's jealous tether talk, and those are ops talking, sir. Thousands of people came out and enjoyed themselves. You can't get thousands of people to do anything but eat bushmeat.
I've seen more people at your in your.
Sir, you're a jealous pocket-watching tether. All right? You're upset because you don't have the influence to galvanize people while you're letting white folks over there smack you around and they're 10% of the population, sir. That's the thing that's bothering you, ain't it, Shiesty? Talk to me, Shiesty. That the thing that's bothering you? A handful of white people got y'all living over in them shanty towns, eating bushmeat, and you over here looking at us 10,000 miles away at our success.
Let me speak. Stop muting me.
I haven't pushed this mute button, sir. You can speak.
Okay, I'm going to record this just to prove that you're a liar.
All right.
Because I'm literally watching at you. I'm literally looking at you mute me.
Well,
tell me that
when you start
if you're talking about 10% of our population, how did Christopher Columbus and his crewmates come and colonize the whole of America if you're a foundation of black Americans? What the fuck was y'all doing?
No, sir.
8 crewmates came off the ship and...
Let me answer. I'm muting you now. Well, Columbus came over with damn diseases. They came over and diseased everybody.
Listen to these excuses. FBA excuses.
Now,
no.
Now, the Dutch, when they came over, they didn't have diseases. How did y'all get smacked around by the damn Dutch like that?
How did you get smacked around by people who came on the ship?
How are you getting smacked around now? And you're the majority. Forget about Columbus in 1492. In 2024, right
Answer the question, Tariq.
Why are you getting
They came off the ship with scurvy. They came off the ship with scurvy. 8 weak men came off the ship.
Slow down. Answer that, Mr. Tough Guy. Why are you?
Answer me.
You're 90% of the
Answer
population.
me in front of all of these FBAs.
You're 90%. You're 90% of the population, and they're smacking.
You were 90% of the population. 8 shipmen. 8 men off of the ship.
You're just babbling, sir. You're just babbling, Shiesty.
You can't answer the questions. You're a scammer. You're a grifter.
You're embarrassed, and you are a lying, projecting tether who's sitting over there embarrassed that you're getting smacked around by 10, not even, I don't even think it's 10%. I think white people are like 8 or 9% over there. They're smacking you around, got you living in E. coli.
How did that happen to you? How did that happen to
We
you,
ain't
Tariq?
living like that. We ain't living like that. That's why
You
you're
are
sitting here
living like
pocket
that.
watching.
You are.
No,
You guys
that's
are
why-
fighting for reparations.
No. That's why you're pocket watching us right now. You guys get $50,000. Yeah, because we're on code with each other.
Yes, of people's
We're on
donations. We
code.
saw you use people's
That's
donations.
called being on code, sir. That's called being on code. Y'all can't even raise that kind of money because you're so damn.
You pulled out the Nigerian grift scam and you made $50,000.
That's the projection. All you're doing is projecting your scam mindset. You can't get that kind of money unless you pull a scam. That's you projecting, sir. The thought of getting that kind of money and raising that kind of money from your on-code community, that's so foreign to you because there's millions and millions of you over there. And y'all can't even raise 50,000.
Brother, I'm a farmer. I don't have to scam anybody. The markets come to me.
Nothing. Or you're not farming anything. You're making giraffe legs, dude. You're not farming anything. You're not running anything over there, sir. You are lying, scamming.
Even if I was farming giraffe, there's a market for that. There's a market for that. It's called.
You'll eat anything. Yeah. I know you'll eat anything. But listen, Prince of Zamunda, stop projecting.
You'll eat anything but the truth.
No, sir. Stop projecting and get it together in your homeland and stop failing and stop pocket watching.
Very well together. It's a cold morning in winter. I'm on the balcony smoking a blunt. What are you talking about?
When we hear your British accent, you grew up in Britain, by the way. I don't even believe you're in South Africa. I hear your British accent. You lying tether.
There's no way.
You lying, fleeing tether. You got a British accent. So yeah,
bro, okay, ask me to post anything that's around me, and I'll show you. It's all Gauteng number plates. I'll post all Gauteng number plates. What did I do? Did I transfer?
Post some.
Did I teleport to South Africa?
Go outside.
Yeah.
Post some bush meat right now. Let's see.
I'm in the suburbs, bro. Why do you think the suburbs are bush meat?
What suburbs? What suburbs?
Bro, I'm in Paulshof right now. What do you mean?
That's East Indians over in that area.
In Paulshof?
Yes. In South Africa?
In Paulshof. My brother, are you listening to me? In Paulshof, South Africa. Do you even know what Paulshof is? East Indians. What are you talking about?
Aren't those East Indians living over there in those areas, in that suburb area? East Indians and white?
Where? In Paulshof? My brother, just do a Google search. Just do a Google search. Just a Google search will just prove what a liar and uninformed you are.
Those are whites and East Indians over there.
Brother, I'm right here, and I can tell, brother, I can tell you right now, if you're gonna say that, I'm looking at the.
No. What's the population over there?
Of what?
The racial population.
Of what?
There are no.
You think I go around doing a census in my neighborhood?
Stop it. There are no wealthy black suburbs in South Africa.
There's no wealthy white ones in America, black ones in America.
Oh, they are. Yeah. There are no
like what?
No.
Atlanta. It's more Nigerians that are successful there than the FBAs.
Yeah, stop it.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. You can Google that. You can Google that. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Jermaine Dupri?
Pardon?
Who's the Nigerian Jermaine Dupri? Who's the Nigerian Tyler Perry? Who's the Nigerian Dallas Austin? Now, name all of these people who are Nigerian that's balling out in Atlanta.
These people are irrelevant in our culture.
Right,
you're
so
talking about. They're relevant to you. So now, Paulshof, we're not talking about.
No, because you tried to deflect. Name the wealthy suburb in South Africa that's black populated.
We don't have neighborhoods according to that.
Thank you so much. Get your ass off here. That's my point exactly. Oh, he thought he was going. Family, I'd have been to South Africa, okay? In South Africa, I'm not. I got a lot of love for you. South Africa, y'all showed me a lot of love. But yeah, your tablets ain't gonna call up trying to sell the soap over here. You're not gonna sell the soap over here to my folks. I done been over there, dude. Y'all ain't got no wealthy black suburbs over there. Don't even try to come in here with that. You ain't got no wealthy black suburbs. They got all the black people living in those damn little raggedy shanty townships over there. All right? While you sitting over here pocket watching us. All right? Projecting. You niggas made $50,000. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get on code and get our resources up. The hell you think? We ain't supposed to sit up here and get smacked around? And you're the majority? We're not even the majority. We're the minority over here. We're 14% of the population. You guys are 90% of the population and then can't get your bread. What's up, Simi?
Yo, what up, though?
What's up? You from Detroit?
Yes, sir. You already know.
I can tell. What's going on with you, bro?
Nothing much. Me and my family, we just came out here to LA just for a little vacation. We went up to the Hidden History Museum, copped some books, some the Hidden Heroes from A to Z for my son.
Oh, yes.
My Uncle Robert, he also got one. We also got some other little colorful book for my son. But the museum was tight. We took some pictures in there and all that. Turned the AC on in there.
Oh, was it hot up there earlier?
It was hot as hell.
Oh, okay,
I do. But the museum was nice, though. But I do have one question.
Yes.
You guys were talking about, the Democrats and all that for this year, the plans, and, them not really having no plans for black people. Again, what is our strategy? Because I came in late. What are some things we can do? I know you said the no voting. That's just my one thing. That's one question. I got one more. Can you also elaborate about how people like Obama and Kamala Harris with these foreign parents from immigrant countries, coming from overseas and stuff, and how they just use them to blend in as one of us, and then they don't make decisions to help us, but they can do it for, gay rights and immigrants to come in and get cards, and, because a lot of Democrats, they always push in pandering to us, and, and they always try to say, how come we don't do the same thing with the Republicans? So, yeah, just elaborate on that, man.
Yes, what we got to do, man. Number one, the whole sit out the vote thing, that works. Also, another strategy we can do, we start cultivating our own politicians. We get them and raise them up from the grassroots. Also, when we get our politicians from the grassroots, we got to make sure that they're papered up. Because what happens is we get these weird tethers that don't nobody know. All of a sudden they come around. Nobody from the grassroots know who they are, and they got like a treasure chest of money that some white donors have given them. So they got these people bouncing all over the place with money behind them. So we got to learn how to put money behind certain things, family. We got to learn how to put money behind certain things that's going to empower us. And I get it. You got a lot of people out here who are finessing. You do have a lot of that. This is why it's very important for us to see people who are doing the work. We see people who have a trusted track record within the community. We see how thorough they are. And then we make sure that they have the right resources to go out here and represent. We got to make sure people are really papered up out here. That's very, very important. My guy McCall just made he sent me a text. Yeah, we got to have legal funds, and that's real major. We got to start having lawyers on deck. We got to have legal resources, so when stuff pop off, we can get folks out of jail. We can get people to have the right representation. This is why you always see us begging for black lawyers to step up so that we can get you on board. You understand? We got to get all of that stuff popping. What's up, Malone?
Yo, Tariq, I think mine is going to be very quick.
Yeah.
With your politics, I think it's been very apparent now that Americans are only starting to wake up to the reality, which is, from an outsider's perspective, the reality is we've seen America's downfall since Obama's inauguration, right? Purely because of the fact that we knew that black people in America are not organized. Contrary in South Africa, much like Shiesty was speaking to, you will find a rich suburb in Giyani where black people are, contrary to popular belief.
What's the name of it? What's the name of it?
Giyani, G-I-Y-A-N-I.
Hold on, I'm gonna look that up because I was all over there looking for black. Spell it again.
G-I-Y-A-N-I.
G-I-Y.
You can't be that slow. Come on.
No, I can't hear you, dude. I can't hear you.
I'm speaking. We're both speaking English.
But you have an accent, sir. I mean, damn. Bro.
It's not. It's a dialect. It's a dialect, and that's why Shiesty.
I don't know if it's
you believe it's from the British. Why do you speak like that?
Okay, is it G-I?
G-E-I-Y-A-N-I. Now, as I was saying,
Gianni.
There's critical questions you haven't asked. You haven't answered it.
Hold on.
They asked you how eight Europeans with diseases came and conquered the entire Americas.
Slow down.
And then the second one is the 50K. You're not answering. You're not answering questions. You seem to have a lot of questions, but you don't answer it.
Hold on. I'm still trying to look up Gianni, where the hell this damn suburb is. While you trying to talk over me.
No, the issue is you're trying to find.
No. See, he's talking because this ain't no. This is a make believe. Ain't no black people in this suburb. That's why you're trying to talk. All right. Yeah, you're trying to be janky on the spelling. Spell it again. Because ain't nothing coming up in this Prince of Zamunda ass suburb you're talking about. Spell it again.
You see, you expect you.
Spell it again.
Problem with
Zamunda. Z-U-M.
You still haven't answered.
That's why
man.
Yeah, because you're trying to change the subject.
The FBA movement and actually patent it and utilize
hold
it.
Hold on.
Because right now it seems like you're the only one that's making money out of this, Brad.
Oh no, stop.
You haven't answered that question.
Okay,
apparently you showed up in a $1,000
there we go.
suit
Hold
while
on.
everybody else had to go cop some suit somewhere in some janky ass shop. So right now you haven't answered anything.
Wait, I know a tether ain't talking about nobody's suit.
You see, that's the problem. You see when you
know a tether ain't talking about. I know a musty tether who's sitting over here wearing camel fur ain't talking about somebody's suit.
Listen, camel fur is rare nowadays. If you know the green agenda.
I know somebody with dookie stains on their breeches ain't talking about a foundational Black American suit. Y'all walking around there with mustains all over the place. You're talking about a foundational Black American suit? Are you really serious?
You guys are shooting each other for Mustangs, bro. So a simple question.
Oh, sir, you better stop watching
$50,000
reruns of Menace to Society. Ain't nobody doing none of that stuff. That's y'all beating each other for bushmeat.
No, but listen, it's fine. We wear Mustangs. You guys kill each other for Mustangs.
Dude, you eat Mustangs, all right? You eat horses, ponies,
and
zebras.
We eat them, you kill each other.
Right, yeah. You eat Mustangs and zebras, all right? Don't put that on us.
That's rare meat. That's exotic meat. Something about that. But here's a question. They've been asking you a question: how eight Europeans were able to actually colonize an entire Americas, which was Shiesty's first question, and the second one is the fact that
that's a lie. 8 Europeans didn't colonize a damn thing.
Christopher Columbus, bruv. Christopher came 8. They said explain that.
You out of your mind? You think they brought 8 people over here to the New World? Are you insane?
You're not answering the question.
They didn't bring
what you're doing.
Okay, you're tether battling. Number one, they didn't bring no 8 people. Number two, Columbus never stepped foot in North America. So damn. Boy, you don't even know history, sir.
You see, Terry, the problem is you're not answering my question.
I just answered it. You're saying stuff. You're just getting into satiatisms. Christopher Columbus never stepped foot on the North American continent, sir. He didn't colonize anything over here. So you just tether battling.
Well, you see, the problem is right now you're coming.
The problem is you're tether battling,
and you're not coming with the answers now. Since
you're just tether battling.
Let's take your notion that you actually answered the question. Let's go to the second one.
You just
now it's apparent that this FBA thing, you're the only one that's making money out of it. Apparently, now the question
is, what money?
Why is it that
foundational Black Americans make money all the time because there's a lot of money to be made. We make money all the time. So what are you talking about? We're not sitting around in townships broke as hell.
But you seem to be the only one that's grifting in terms of how you make your money.
That's you projecting. Because that's
projection. I'm asking you a question.
No. That's a projection. That's not a legitimate question. You have to grift in order to get bushmeat, sir.
I'm starting to think you just learned the word projection because I'm literally
because that's all you're doing. That's all you failed tethers do is project your failure.
Shiesty's asked you a simple question, bro.
Right, and you
what is it?
You're projecting. You're projecting your failure. Why do you project your failure so much in your scams all the time? Why do y'all do that?
If you knew something, South Africans don't scam, Nigerians do.
If you don't,
now, here's the question.
sir,
Why are you not answering the
if you don't stop, boy, y'all be scamming, stealing.
See, that's the problem. Whenever you have
Sir, you be scamming, stealing, raping. There's so much stuff going on over there, sir.
No, that's true. We actually did colonize some people, but outside of that,
Nigga, what did you colonize over there? Except baby llamas. What did you colonize?
I mean, like you
What are
said,
you
baby
talking
llamas. So we've colonized something. Now, the question at hand
this is
is still
feather
fixed,
matter.
brother. Why are you not answering Shaisty's questions?
Because
why
all you're doing is
FBA,
lying.
as much as you're claiming that each and
All
every
you're
country
doing,
money
sir, you're just lying over and over again, just like tethers do. Y'all don't really have anything. Y'all come from these lying, scamming cultures, and you just.
But how is it a lie when it's a question?
You
I'm
just sit-
asking you a question. Okay,
You just
let's
lie.
let's do it like what you would call
You're
kindergarten.
sitting here. Listen, you're
Terry.
sitting here, time wasting and lying. And the reason why I'm just kind of entertaining you to a certain degree, I just want to show people just how, with ease, you tethers sit up and just lie. That's all you do. You have nothing else but lies and projection, sir. That's all you do. Okay? You don't have anything else going on. And also that suburb you were talking about, that's not a wealthy area full of black people. You lied about that too, sir. The Guyana is
I mean,
not
if you're
wealthy.
going to Google everything that everybody tells you, then that's the problem with why you think.
Because you're a liar. You
Now,
just sat
a
here and lied.
question
That's
is
another.
not tethering. A question is not a lie. A question is a question.
That's
now,
not
if
a
you
wealthy
answer my question
suburb.
instead of muting me all the time.
That's not
seems
a
like whenever South
wealthy.
Africans-
You just sat your musty ass up here and lied again. That's not a wealthy
You
suburb.
keep
That's
insisting
like
just because you don't
that's
like the
like
answer
a
doesn't mean I
rural
lied to you.
backwood
Not
place
just,
where
just because your
that's
views.
a rural backyard place that ain't got nothing popping, sir. They grow potatoes and mangoes over there, sir. That's not a big wealthy suburb.
You
lied.
literally just said it.
Your
They grow
musty
potatoes.
self, get your little musty lying self off my phone. I don't want to hear no more musty lies. He sat up here talking about Gianni is a wealthy suburb. That's like a backwoods somewhere where they grow peanuts and shit. All right? And this dude sat up here lying. Good grief, these are pathological liars. Boy, y'all wonder why we delineate from these tethers. Goodness freaking gracious. Oh, Young Action, hop on. Young Action.
Yo, K Flex, what's the word, brody?
I'm good, Young Action. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Now I want to shout you out, bro. I fucked with FBA. I'm non-FBA. I'm from my parents is Garifuna, you heard?
From Belize? Where they from?
Nah, they from Honduras.
Okay, close, very close.
But you right about everything, cause I remember short story when I was younger, and I had FBA neighbors, and my neighbor used to tease me at first. We was 6 years old. He used to tease me yo, nah, who's cutting your hair? And my mom's had some Puerto Rican lady cutting my hair. I used to have the round shape up. So he used to laugh, but he got tired of laughing. He got so tired of laughing that he started shaping me up. You feel me? He started shaping me up.
Exactly.
And then he just took me to a barber one day, yo, nah, just, you feel me? Get your haircut from right here and you be alright. That's my brother to this day.
Exactly. Yeah,
And they even they FBA, so they even took me to they even took me down south to South Carolina and everything. They taught me about soul food, everything. And even when I grew up, when I was in high school, same thing. I got together with some Harlem dudes. They the ones that taught me everything, how to dress, how to talk. You feel me? Because back in the day, Harlem used to be the mecca, all that. So yeah, I just wanted to shout out the FBAs, bro.
That's real talk. And my man made a good point here. That's why when people start talking about foundational black Americans got hip hop fashion from Puerto Ricans, what kind of damn blasphemy is that? What the hell kind of blasphemy is that? Like I've been saying for years, when foundational black Americans clown certain people who are non-FBA, it's really out of love. We clown everybody. But we do it out of love. That's why when some of the African guys, they grow up, oh, these niggas called me a booty scratcher when I was 7 years old. I hate these niggas. So they take that extremely personally. And part of foundational Black American culture, we roast people. That's a ritualistic thing we do. We roast each other. And if you come around us looking janky, you're going to get roasted. Everybody's going to get roasted. And it just so happens a lot of non-FBA people, because they don't have the right swag, when you're young, your parents be having you looking kind of goofy, you going to get this roasting. But the thing is, with us, that's out of love. Just because we roast you don't mean we don't rock with you. We'll still rock with you. Just like my man just said, and I've talked about this many times. Foundational Black Americans, if you got a janky haircut, you're going to get clowned. Now, we're going to look out for you. We'll make sure you're going to get your head right. We're going to make sure your haircut is going to be good. We'll take you somewhere. We're going to make sure you're good. You're still going to get clowned, though. All right? Let's not get that shit twisted. The clowning comes with it. But we're going to get you right, though. You understand? That's just part of our culture. And I made the example before. If you go into an FBA barbershop and you got a janky haircut, them niggas gonna light you up in that barbershop. They gonna take turns lighting you up. But they're gonna get your head right. They're gonna make sure your head is lined up. They're gonna make sure you faded. They're gonna be clowning you all the way. But they're gonna make sure you're good. They're gonna be like, damn, son, who did this to this nigga? Come look at this, man. Look at this dude hair. Oh, damn. Then they gonna argue with each other over your hair. Man, you gotta give that nigga a ball fade. No. Put a number 2 on there, and then you see how it's fucked up on the side? No. Shave all that off. No, you gotta get this nigga a mohawk. It's gonna be a whole thing around your head and your hairline. But at the end of the day, when you get out that chair, those brothers are gonna make sure that you are looking good and presentable. They're gonna make sure you're good. You know? So roasting is something that we do to just make each other step our game up. Let's get the Tupac guy in here. Tupac in the building.
Well, peace and love, Black man.
My man, how are you, sir?
Ain't nothing, man.
What's on your mind, sir?
Shit, I was just trying to bring something to FBA about free energy technology, magnetic generators. We got a lot of young Black youth that's involved with free energy technology, thinking self-reliance, thinking self-governance. You know, just getting the fuck off these white devil systems for real. It's about time.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, brother. Well, thank you. It's kind of random. Okay. That was very random. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man, thinking about, saving the whales and doing some free range energy out here. I'm investing in windmills, my nigga. Yeah, you know what I mean? People don't know about them windmills. See, I'm talking about getting clean energy. You understand? I got a trap house. We don't even use electricity. You understand? We use solar panels on the trap house. So now I mean, they can't track us with the solar panels. See, they get niggas with electricity and shit. That's how they get niggas. They ain't getting you with them solar panels. And I got a windmill, and I got little leprechauns under a bridge that run on a treadmill that speeds up the electromagnetism, brother. I got it figured out, brother. What I'm gonna need is a little investment, though. That's why I'm calling you. I'm trying to see if we can have a little Zoom meeting with me and some of my investors. Shout out to that brother. Shout out to brother. I respect your ambition, brother. I ain't mad at you. All right, let's get Black Wall Street in the building. Black Wall Street all up in here.
Tariq Nasheed, what's going on, brother?
My man, how you doing, Black Wall Street?
Good, man. That was a nice analysis that you did of the presidential debate. You were right on. You always stay on code, but you was right, and you was right on it. And despite all of the so-called Democratic shields trying to come in and trying to do what they do, you stayed on point. Appreciate you for being the minister of code that you are.
Yes, sir.
one thing I wanted to say, man, is that they're talking about a lot of things that they've done for black people, but one thing that they could do that would be a nice sentiment, I'm down for reparations. We need it right away. But they could, Biden could really get that Justice Department down there in Tulsa and fix that situation while those people still alive, man. You want to make a nice sentiment to black people, show us that, okay, you want to do something with black people, go fix that. And I'll land my plane right there.
Real talk, man, because they're not getting my damn support, and they just sat here and let that travesty of justice happen with those black folks down there in Tulsa, while Biden and those people paraded them around doing photo ops, and then on the back end they don't get the justice they're supposed to get, and they ain't saying nothing. Not nobody's saying anything. You understand? When it was migrants, when it's a migrant issue and the migrants don't get the justice they're supposed to get, the Democrats, boy, they are showboating. Y'all remember when, not just the migrants, but when the LGBT and all of that, y'all remember when they shot up that club down in Florida? Boy, the Democrats and their Negro flunkies, boy, they were just going overboard with all of the theatrics. Remember when they went and had a sit-in on the floor? John Lewis and those guys were all having a protest, and they all sat. They just went all out for that, didn't they? Where's the sit-in for our brothers and sisters in Tulsa? They don't do none of that for them. If there's a local injustice, the Democrats and all these people, they know how to go and do all of the Wakanda taking the knee. They do all of this stuff. They know how to get in all types of good trouble. But when it's us needing justice, they get real quiet. They ain't doing nothing. You see? And that's what I'm doing. Nothing to support them. I'm gonna do the same nothing. I'm giving them the same energy they're giving me. They giving me nothing, I'm giving you nothing. Yeah? Let's get selfish in the building. Selfish all up in the building. All right? Where you at, selfish? Let's get selfish in here. All right? Selfish ain't saying nothing. All right, let's get, oh, Lord. Hello? I'm going to get Gabriel, the Democratic skill in here. Selfish, what's up, man? Selfish? Okay, he's in the back kitchen. He's in the back kitchen of Hometown Buffet. Selfish, what's up, man?
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. What's all that noise in the back?
I'm trying to get my Bluetooth on, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm driving truck across Louisiana right now, man.
Okay, we'll get you back in a second. It's too much going on, brother. It's too much going on. Now, we got another Democratic shield. Uh-oh. Okay, let's brace yourselves for let's get ready for the Democratic talking points, ladies and gentlemen. We got our brother Gabriel in the building, and he's going to let us know what Gabriel, what's your bosses saying over there at the DNC? How are they going to spin the Biden fiasco? Let's hear it, Gabriel.
You think that was a fiasco?
Oh, my brother, don't.
All right, I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not like, yes, I work for the Democrats, but I'm not like a paid like Twitter account. That shit was the worst debate performance I've ever seen. And it was painful for me to watch because I actually love and respect Joe Biden, and the fact that he gave that fucking performance, it was sad to watch. But
so what are they telling you guys at the DNC? What are the talking? How are they telling you guys to spin it?
I mean, the spins have been like, oh, he had a cold, or trying to blame the moderators, or it's just, I mean, because today he gave a speech in like Raleigh, North Carolina. It was a great fucking speech. It actually like gave me some hope and reassurance for the campaign. But it's just like that energy we needed last night. Like the man was absolutely terrible. He wasn't clear. He wasn't coherent. He wasn't sharp, and it was just bad toward the American people. And I disagreed with Trump. Wasn't no better either, but at least he was clear. At least he was coherent. At least he was somewhat sharp.
Trump was coherent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was coherent, like, so it doesn't really matter the substance of what Trump was saying. The fact is that at least he could speak in complete sentences, whereas Joe Biden failed, even on the issue of abortion, a Democratic staple issue these last 2 fucking years. He could not provide a coherent answer like that, and it just caused me so much fucking pain because that is a smart and talented politician. And the fact that that man is fucking gone, it's just, I don't know how. He's our guy. We got to stick by him. He's not going nowhere, but hopefully we can drag him over the fucking finish line, and that's what we're going to have to fucking do this November.
Yeah. Man, hey, man. Hey, tell the DNC I said we need them reparations.
Hey, but he did go to Waffle House after in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
And them the black people, and he did give a clean-ass dap to one of the black people. They was cool with him in Atlanta, though.
Tell the DNC that ain't gonna work. Them Waffle House trips and giving dap to them.
No, but and then he was in Raleigh, North Carolina today. There was a lot of black people at that rally today in North Carolina supporting.
Yeah, they had the Catfish Nugget crowd. They had the whole the Jim Clyburn Catfish.
I'm not gonna. And then you can look on the Shade Room, Spiritual Word, like those comment sections. A lot of black people are gonna support Joe Biden this November, man. I'm serious. Like there's gonna. It's not gonna be the 2020 level.
Old Negroes are the old Negroes who just use voting as going to church. It's like you meet.
I know a lot of young black Americans is going to vote for Joe Biden. They care about a lot. They care about healthcare. They care about student loans. They care about abortion. They care about a myriad of a bunch of issues. You don't think so?
No, young black people out here suffering with all of these immigrants flooding these black neighborhoods. That's what the young black people have a problem with, dude.
I mean, black people they just want a job and be able to successful, want to have healthcare, good education. They want all these things.
Right, and we're going to need We're going to need resources, and they're giving our resources to non-citizens, sir. I'm
just saying. I mean, Joe Biden has done the most spending in black neighborhoods more than any president in my lifetime. Do you disagree?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. We're not going to start.
Can I ask you a question instead of a Democrat? Can I ask you? So, like, you have your. Yours obviously an ideology that you have. There's what you want to see happen with politics, whether it's reparations or immigration. Like, what is you say like you don't want to vote, and that's okay. I respect that you don't want to vote for Democrat or Republican.
I'm an issue-based voter. I'm an issues voter.
So, like, are you going to vote for Donald Trump this election, or you just sit home?
No. I'm not voting for Donald Trump.
Okay.
He hasn't put an issue on the table that I want to proactively vote for. I don't want to vote against stuff. They did Trump last time. They're like, oh, you got to vote against Trump now. I don't want to get into that.
It was the right decision last time to vote against him, and we had a record. I mean, it wasn't Obama turnout, but you had high turnout among African Americans. I was down here in Atlanta, State Farm Arena. It was miles of black people.
I think that was a finesse too. I think there was voter.
Tariq, come on. I was in Atlanta. I saw it was 2 miles of straight black people waiting to vote for Joe Biden. 2 miles.
Black people were out there supporting that dude.
And you saw how Jim Clyburn. You know how he pulls the vote, man. You know people like that. Hakeem Jeffries. Those with Jasmine Crockett. I know you like Jasmine Crockett. That's a good. You don't like her?
Jasmine is all right. Jasmine, she's very performative. She's very, very performative.
She's FBA.
Yeah, I know that. It's very performative though. But anyway, thank you so much, brother. Yeah, we ain't rocking with that nonsense. Black folks ain't sitting up here caping for Biden like that. Biden's numbers with black people are in the tank right now. Young black voters see that Biden ain't shit. That's why they keep trying to parade Fat Joe around, trying to have these little janky hip hop things and Glorilla and this. Ain't nobody going for that. Ain't nobody going for that. Let's get some more people in here. Shout out to everybody in here. We got a lot of folks in here. A lot of people in here. Raise your hand if you're ready to get on, family. We got a lot of people in here. Let me see. I'm going to get some new faces in here. Who's this Pan-African man? All right, let's get Pan-African. What's up, Yoshi G? I see you. What's up, Brooke? Brooke, did you get the email I sent you, Brooke? I sent you an email earlier, Brooke. Give me a thumbs up if you saw the email. Pan-African man, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good, Pan-African man. What city you in, brother?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. So how long have you been the Pan-African man?
Oh, the only reason why I say I'm Pan-African because, I love all black people. But I'm not FBA, though. I'm Haitian.
Okay, there you go. Stock by sec. So,
yes,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about the Biden fiasco yesterday.
Yeah, it was horrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm a supporter of FBA. You know what I mean? Like the other brother that said, the Honduran brother. Yeah, it was the same thing with me growing up, man. Like a lot of people don't know, like Haitians, like we don't dress good. So I used to get teased for that. So one of my FBA brothers that's actually a friend of mine. You know what I mean? I'm actually gonna be one of the best men at his wedding. Like he used to tease me too until he was like, "Yo, man, you need to switch up your gear." So he put me on to game and certain things of all that nature. So yeah, it's absolutely right. You know what I mean? And the fact that I want to dispel a thing that a lot of people believe that, oh, it's FBA's always dissing Haitians or what. Nah, it be also Caribbeans doing the same thing, man. It don't always be FBA's. FBA's do it with a caring nature a lot of times.
Right.
You know what I mean? Caribbeans don't. Caribbeans hate Caribbeans, man. Like you're absolutely right about that.
Real
talk.
talk.
I mean, so when they come, you know what I mean, talking that, oh, we need to get together. Nah, they got a hidden agenda, man. I'm telling you.
Real talk. I mean? And my man is speaking facts. Like I said, man, with Foundational Black Americans, we look out. We'll clown, but we clown out of love, though. We want to see you better. We'll clown you, but we'll go buy you some clothes right after we clown you. That's why when people try to say stuff about we got some shit from Jamaica, man, if you don't stop. That's why that lie about us getting hip-hop from Jamaican culture. Hip-hop culture was all about dressing fly, doing fly stuff. And remember, in the 60s and 70s, when the Jamaicans came over, man, Jamaicans, including Kool Herc, based on what he said out of his own mouth, they were getting clowned. They were getting clowned for wearing whack, corny clothes. You understand? So this whole thing where they brought some culture to us, it's ridiculous. And y'all New Yorkers who were for real out there in the 70s, y'all know this is true, because I know you guys. I had cats who grew up in New York who came out to LA and they would tell us, hey man, that's some Puerto Rican shit you got on. You got to take that off. They were using these terms as pejoratives. Our sister Brooke. What's up, Brooke? Hop on, beloved.
Hello, good night. How are you? Yes, I got your email and I'll be taking care. I'll start working on that tomorrow.
Perfect. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on?
Okay, I wanted to thank that brother, the Pan-African, the Haitian dude that just left the mic, because that right there, he is not lying. Okay, I grew up completely surrounded by West Indians. I was always the only American around. Matter of fact, people would just question, like, are you really American? Yes. Okay, I'm really American. And they would tell me not to mess with the Haitians. They would tell me that the Haitians were dirty. They would tell me how the Haitians are this, that, and I don't want to go too deep into the negative things that they would say, but just because I don't want to repeat that. But that was them telling me this, and I would be like, but what's the difference? Aren't we all black? Like I would be confused. It was them. If you even look at how they treat Haitians when Haitians come to their countries, to their West Indian countries, to the islands and stuff like that. I've seen videos of them burning Haitians.
Wow.
Like the way they hate Haitians is ridiculous. So I really want to thank him. And yes, they used to dress funny. You know what it is? They used to put all the patterns together.
Yeah.
Flowers and stripes and polka dots and stuff. And yes, it was funny. And we used to be like, nah. You can't wear that Tommy Hilfiger shirt with the Ralph Lauren striped red, white, and blue. You know, you can't do that together. You know what I mean?
We had to get our brothers and sisters straight.
Yes. One more point I just wanted to make. Yesterday, a young lady, she called in and she talked about that Fearless Fund.
Yes.
I wanted to point out that because I watch a lot of Bloomberg TV, I remember her when she first came out with that fund. That fund was not for Black women. That fund was for minority women of color. And then when it got struck down in the courts, then all of a sudden the framing was so to get black people outraged how this fund was for black women. I will never forget that. And I find that very interesting that when it was doing well and she was funding people, it was women of color. And then as soon as the courts did what they did, then now all of a sudden it's for black women. And I just wanted to point that out, that she never had us in mind.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you so much, beloved. Oh, now we got somebody who's anti-FBA, Coco Mo Baby. Coco Mo Baby, hop on. All right, Coco Mo Baby, hop on. This brother has a anti-FBA disposition. Well, Coco, stand on it. Say what's on your mind. Unmute your microphone. All right. And we got a musty, scared Tether who has FFBA in his profile, but he's not saying anything. You need to stand on that, just like you stand on them musty sandals. Big Friedman. Big Friedman. What's up, Big Friedman?
Hey, what's up, Trick? How you doing?
What's going on?
Not much, man. I wanted to bring a question to your attention. You know, I'm deeply concerned about the unintended effects of AI and AI technologies and how they've been weaponized against Black Americans, similar to the facial recognition technology. Recently, there have been instances where AI has been used to manipulate voices and recordings and make it seem as if people said things that they honestly didn't say. Recently, I'm reminded of a time where Adonis, aka Party Boy, who was made.
What's with y'all? Okay, now, what's with y'all beef? What are y'all beefing about?
Well, here's the deal, right? He has taken AIs. You can ask Re-Ups and anyone else who's normal in this room. He's taken AI.
Okay.
He's taking
what's he doing with AI? Okay.
So he's taking legitimate samples of my voice, and he'll insert things to make it seem like I said something that I did not. For example, he said that I called Afro Elite the hard ER word, which I don't even use that word myself. And he's fabricating this stuff, and he's chopping up videos, adding stuff together, and he finds this entertaining, right? He's upset because I busted him for talking to a 14-year-old boy saying that his mouth is 15. They said, yo, that dude's 14. He said, well, my mouth is 15. So this is what Adonis does. And I feel like, to be honest, I feel like you at some point got to start like pulling back the reins, because people come on your stage.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
I know, but I feel like
nothing to do with none of y'all beefs. Why y'all be trying to bring me into y'all beefs?
Well, this is the same guy who sends you videos on the back channel, and then you give him an attaboy almost on your stages. So you'll give
what attaboy? No, come on.
You get a guy a shout out. You get a guy shouts out. You know what I'm saying? And so
I say hi to boy, man. If y'all don't stop trying to drag me into y'all fucking beefs, dude, y'all stop that. Don't drag me into y'all little beefs that y'all be trying to drag me into this shit. I don't know what y'all be beefing about.
My question is, do you think that white supremacists can use these AI voices to implicate Black people into serious charges?
Sir Major, you're doing ultra light skinned shit right now. You're doing.
Well, I am light skinned.
You're doing ultra light skinned shit right now. Chill out with the ultra light skinned shit. You're doing ultra light skinned shit right now. Chill out. Y'all stop trying to drag people into y'all beefs. Adonis is ultra light skinned. You ultra light skinned. It's a battle between the light skinned niggas. Y'all go to a great concert and work that shit out. I'll get y'all niggas some tickets to DeBarge or something. I don't know. Y'all just doing light skinned shit. I don't know what y'all want from me, brother. Please. Let me go find some light-skinned music artists that y'all can go to and listen to. I don't know what y'all got going on. I just don't know. It's just too light-skinned for me. All right. Thank you, Sir Major. Good.
Thank you, brother.
Damn. Y'all calling me with this light-skinned shit. Good freaking grief.
This is the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, and we still have a lot of discrepancies as far as the origins of hip-hop, a lot of claims, who did what, who was the first. But at the end of the day, we need a definitive story, all right? And that story can only be told by the founders of this culture.
Like, everything was being driven and influenced by young Black American culture.
The roots of hip-hop being Jamaican, absolutely false.
that narrative that hip-hop has had 3 founding fathers, which isn't true. Hip-hop was created by a number of different people.
I am Coke LaRock, the first MC of hip-hop, the first cat to pick the mic up.
I introduced rapping to the turntable because when I came with it, nobody in the world was doing it.
My name is legendary King Trixie. I am the first break dancer. I am the grandfather, the godfather of the graffiti culture. I am the first element of hip-hop.
My name is MC Sha Rock. I am a founding member of the MC/rap culture.
They want to come in the mix, they want to say, we started. No, you didn't. What came to be known as hip-hop was solely an African-American creation.
If they get the real truth of how it all was created, then so many lies would not be able to be in existence.
The love is in the air, people. I'm right here, I'm alive. White supremacy, I'm alive. Y'all ain't gotta circle the wagon to wonder if me, the one that pays attention to know you, are out here trying to play undercover like you don't have no love for me. You monitor me, you watch me. Can't stand me, but you won't leave me alone. You won't let me rise up. You won't let me do anything and everything that I deserve to get because I'm black. And you hate me. You spend so much time paying attention to me. And I am of no threat. I've done nothing to you all. You're keeping focus on me as though you were a child learning how to hunt and utilize a firearm from your parents. Killing animals. But 95% of the time, when your little youngins grow up, they either killing somebody else, killing themselves, or killing your fucking asses. And that's how your kids grow up and develop, cussing y'all out and either assassinating one of y'all two, or both of y'all. If not others, because y'all so wealthy and so privileged, entitled, that you don't even have no blacks where you live at. As we're called now by the Trumps and the Bidens, blacks. So if you're intrigued by me and you want to follow me, behind me, around me, watching me, I mean, why not donate to me? What is the reason not to? I share I'm bold enough to share my entire life with you online. That you show up unannounced to watch me, just to look at me. Also, all electronic devices are focused in on me. I have people right here in this car watching me. This gray car right here next to me. Let me show you. This person sitting here with bated breath to see what I do. They've been here the whole time, monitoring me and watching me. I got some right here behind me. I already know. You're not fooling me. everywhere I go, electronic devices and just eyes on top of eyes in your radios and I'm of no threat. None at all. All I do is show you everything that I do, who I listen to, where I go. You know me. But the hate is inside of you, not me. Let's see what else we got here.
I can tell you it started minutes in. It started with the first couple of answers, and it has continued throughout the night from a, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, to what do we do about this? And it involves very senior people in the Democratic Party, including elected officials, saying we have a problem.
There is an all-out panic in the Democratic Party following Joe Biden's disastrous performance last night during the presidential CNN event. We're suddenly hearing calls from Democratic insiders, lawmakers, and media pundits for President Biden to bow out of the race. We're going to give you his unbelievable response in just a moment, so stick around for that. But before we get to some of the reactions, let's give you unfortunate reminders as to why last night's debate has Democrats in a state of hysteria.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare, and I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look, what I did, when, for example, he wants to get away with, get rid of the ability of Medicare to, for the ability to, for the us to be able to negotiate drug pricing with the big pharma companies, dealing with the segregation that exists among these corporations that collude to keep people out of their houses. I made sure every company in the world, every pharmaceutical company, cannot have to pay. Thank you. And by the way,
so every day.
That was just awful. That's just terrible. It sounded like he just got up from a ventilator or his deathbed, and that was just far from the extent of Biden's painful moments during this event, which is why so many people are now asking him to step aside. Watch.
If he were CEO and he turned in a performance like that, would any corporation in America, any Fortune 500 corporation in America, keep him on as CEO? We saw last night why this race has been close and why I fear Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States unless things change.
He didn't do well at all. He did not do well at all. We're still far from our convention, and there is time for this party to figure out a different way forward if you will allow us to do that.
It kind of pains me to say this today, but I think President Biden needs to step down and be replaced.
There is a conversation happening inside Biden's circle, and certainly a much more frank conversation happening inside the Democratic coalition. Conversations range from whether he should be in this race tomorrow morning to what was wrong with him.
Maybe he needs to go. Maybe he needs to be honest with himself and the American people. He can bow out at this time with grace and dignity. He has a record he can be proud of. He believes that he is the only person that can do it. The problem is, after tonight, his party doesn't believe that.
Other Democratic lawmakers had even harsher words. Here's some of what Politico reported from lawmakers and operatives. They said, "We are effed, needs to throw in the towel. He's incoherent. I picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue. He has to go. Not good. Time for an open convention. Biden is toast. Biden needs to drop out, no question. Hard to argue that Biden should be our nominee. He failed." One congressman told CNN that he wanted to jump off a bridge when President Biden stumbled during an answer about the national debt. Here's what the New York Times opinion page looked like today. After the debate, Tom Friedman, President Biden is my friend. He must bow out of the race. Frank Bruni, Biden cannot go on like this. Patrick Healy, I'm hearing high anxiety from Democrats over Biden's debate performance. Nick Kristof, President Biden, it is time to drop out. A lot of Democrats Democrats, Cenk, have been poring over what are the details, what's the possibility for forcing Biden out. There's really no way of doing that. There may be some sort of opportunity if Biden were to voluntarily say, okay, I'm not going to continue, then there is a mechanism. But the deadline is actually not the convention. It's actually August the 6th, which is before the convention, because that's the deadline for the Democrats certifying their nominee in order to get on the ballot in Ohio. So imagine trying to solve this, not necessarily at a convention, but remotely or through Zoom. Jen?
Jesus.
Thanks for watching. Our audience has helped build TYT into the media giant it is today. Together, we can accomplish anything. Support our work and join us at tyt.com/team.
So, first of all, we're going to ask you guys, should Biden drop out? I don't want to be too presumptuous, but I'm going to have a very strong opinion on that. It's in the live chat right now, snap poll. Let's see how it does while we're live. We do the show live Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern. I'm curious what you guys think. I'm curious about the percentage. Let's see what happens. Anyway, those of you who are saying yes, he should drop out, then please sign the petition. We started this 9 months ago at the Young Turks because apparently we're the only show in America that has eyes. And we also have ears. It's amazing what happens when you have all of your senses. And so a lot more people need to sign that, tyt.com/campaign/dropout. But we'll have the link down below in the description box. Easy to click on that. Look, now here comes the harshness. I think you have to be a lunatic to think that he should continue. And by lunatic, I mean detached from reality, in a cult, blue MAGA. You watch that and you go, no, I think he nailed it. Or I don't think it's a big deal. Or it's like, hey, people lose debates. No, this is not people lose debates. The man is obviously way too old, has something, I don't know what it is, he's obviously hiding it, onset dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, I don't know, but he definitely has something, he can't remember anything. We beat Medicare? You think they're not going to use that in an ad? You think that's the best candidate the Democratic Party has? If that's the best candidate the Democratic Party has, the Democratic Party is a disaster. If you think that, you think the Democratic Party is the worst party in American history. There's not a single Democrat better than that to go up against Trump. And if you say, oh yeah, of course, there's dozens of better candidates, but I would rather be polite to a person in power than to beat Trump. I don't care about beating Trump. I don't think it's an important election. I don't think that democracy's on the line. So I'd just rather defer to Joe Biden because I wouldn't want to upset his feelings. I mean, this is insanity. No, I'm sorry. If you think Joe Biden's going to win, you just don't know anything about politics. And you're in blue MAGA. And now we got to rescue red MAGA, blue MAGA. Everybody's in a goddamn cult. But don't you have eyes and ears? How could you? If you didn't watch the debate, I get it. Watch the debate. If you watch that debate and think Biden nailed it, you check yourself into a mental hospital. Or forget, oh, well, he had a rough night. Okay, I get it. He didn't nail it. But he's still the best guy we got, and I bet he beats Trump. He's losing every swing state. This is pre-debate. He lost Hispanics. He lost youth vote. He's lost everything. He's down 12 points in Nevada. What? But no. And the reason why I'm desponding, guys, is as you're going to find out throughout the show. First of all, the Democratic Party, Joe Biden, et cetera, say, no, we nailed it. We're good. No, not even close to dropping out. No way. And now the bots and trolls are all over social media going, oh, yeah, it wasn't a bad night. No big deal. He's back on his A game. He's so great. He's a dynamo behind the scenes. Yeah. Well, I can't have a conversation with someone who's not attached to reality. That's insanity. So, if you lost Morning Joe, remember I told you guys that's the bellwether, right? He's the epicenter of the establishment. And even Joe Scarborough, watching it was like, I gotta say it. We can't. This is crazy. If you're saying Biden should continue, you're basically saying, I'm totally good with Trump winning. I'm good. I did a poll on Twitter, already like 3,000 votes on it. Does Trump want Biden to drop out of the race or to stay in the race? 84% say stay in the race. Of course he wants Biden to stay in the race. It's a guaranteed victory. Who wouldn't want him to stay in the race? Why would you want to run against someone that has a mind? Right? Okay, so and one last thing for now, we'll go around. Mika said in that segment she was upset that they're throwing in the towel, basically the rest of the Morning Joe crew, and she said, "You know, I know we're choosing not to spin this." Oh, so you spin everything else? Thank you for admitting that. Appreciate it. All right, what do you think, Farron?
You know, you said Joe obviously has something. Well, Cenk, he has a cold, right? I mean, that's the whole reason that he said we defeated Medicare. Because I know when I have a cold, I just can't do anything right at all. No, that is the dumbest, lamest excuse I've ever heard. And, you know, I was sitting here watching Scarborough in that clip he showed, talking about like a CEO. Would you have a CEO that acts like this? And my initial thought was, you know, all three of us here, we run shows, and we've run shows for years and years. If you had a guest, come on, that gave that kind of performance that Biden was giving last night, every one of us would say, hey, delete that guy's number from the Rolodex. We're never calling them back. That was horrible. I don't ever want to hear that person on this show again. And if it's not even up to standard for a guest on our shows, then it sure as hell is not up to the standard of somebody that's going to have the nuclear code, somebody that has to go and talk to world leaders, you know, at the drop of a hat.
Right there.
I woke up this morning going through headlines, looking for stories. Everything, of course, is about the debate. And even some of the, you know, far left websites, or not necessarily far left, but sometimes a little more center left websites, everybody. There is not a single outlet out there as of this morning. Now, as the day goes on, it kind of mellowed a bit. But as of this morning, every outlet said the same thing. Whether it was, you know, Politico, Raw Story, Talking Points Memo, and then BBC, Al Jazeera, Independent Online. So we've even got international papers telling us this is bad. All of them in agreement that this was a horrific performance by President Biden. U.S. allies, the headlines tell us, are panicked about Biden's performance, not just because it could mean more Trump, but they're panicked about it because of what it could mean for their own foreign policy dealing with the United States, right? Like they've got 6 months at least to deal with this guy, and they're terrified. So this isn't just contained to the United States freaking out. This is the globe telling us, hey, Democrats, this is bad. Maybe you should do something while you still have the chance. Because that's the point. There's still a chance. There's still a way. But every hour that ticks by, we are wasting precious time. And it really is every hour at this point. We've got to make that decision, and we have to make it quickly.
Yeah, and I want to speak to those people out there who say, oh, maybe this was a one-off, maybe it wasn't that bad, maybe it won't be fatal. First of all, I appreciate that if you read the debate transcript and were to look at what Donald Trump said and what Joe Biden said, just by the transcript, you might think, oh, Joe Biden did pretty well. Look at all the facts that he's talked about. Look how he dressed. There were a couple pauses, but it was fine. And I also get that, sure, President Obama back in 2012 had a disastrous first debate. And I get that John Fetterman in 2020 had a horrible first debate, right? It's crazy. But there's a difference between Barack Obama and the talent that he has and what Joe Biden is looking at now. There's a difference between John Fetterman, who had potential for an upside for recovery, and President Biden, who's not getting younger by the day. And secondly, this may not be fair. It may not be fair that in this televised era, how you come across on TV, that being wrong but strong is better than being weak and right. And maybe that's just not fair, but that's reality. And the reality is if you're going to compete and you're going to win a presidential campaign in this era, you have to come across as confident and articulate and maybe even loud, maybe even a carnival barker, especially when the debate hosts are not fact-checking anybody. There's an even greater imperative for you to be strong. And that's the reality. And people who don't want to live in that reality can fantasize about, oh, maybe Joe Biden has a better debate in September. Maybe the convention comes and brings everybody together. Maybe Donald Trump has some sort of terrible health thing, and somehow Joe Biden does it. I have been doing this for 30 years. I've never seen a debate this disastrous. It will cost the Democrats the White House, period.
And it's not about it being an off night. It's about his current mental state. It's not like he's a 57-year-old and he had an off night. No, he's an 81-year-old who can't finish his thoughts. So I'm going to get to the poll results in a second. First of all, Jesse wrote in on Super Chat, I like both candidates, but I think we need somebody older. Thank you for lightening the mood, right? I mean, but Blue MAGA might think that. They might think we're not old enough. Maybe we go 98. Maybe we're... All right, anyway. So I want to pick up on a couple things that Farron said. You know, he talked about if you had a guest that was then that incoherent, you'd never have him back on. Look, I talked to a lot of candidates who were trying to be Justice Democrats when we first started the organization, right? If I talked to a candidate who said, you need to end Medicare, I'd be like, what? No, guys. No. We have no chance if this guy runs. So we'd have no chance if a guy like that ran, but the Democrats are going to run him against Trump. Okay, it's insanity. Now, guys, think about the convention. They're going to chant 4 more years. That's embarrassing. It's going to hurt the candidate rather than help the candidate because it's going to remind everybody, 4 more years? You're going to add 4 more years to Biden's current physical state.
Oh, God.
The minute they chant 4 more years, we lose the election.
Don't do that.
Look, guys, it's a gaslighting factor. I told you. Look, this is in a sense like AIPAC revealed the game about lobbyists. You know, that the politicians will do anything as long as, donors give them money. Anything, right? Well, this is revealing the game about the parties. The Democratic Party doesn't care about you. They don't care about winning elections. All they care about is their own power, money, salary, status, title. So all those people that work on the Biden campaign, if there was a new candidate, they'd be fired tomorrow. All the people at the DNC would likely be out if there's a new candidate. All of Democratic leadership is tied to Joe Biden. So they don't care that he's going to lose. They just want to keep their jobs. They don't care about the country. They don't care about you. They're going to sell you out and pretend that he's perfectly fine. It's beyond insanity. If they go to the election with this guy, what are we supposed to be like? Oh, yeah, I think he is fine. Oh, let us all go get excited and canvass for him and vote for him. I refuse to be a moron. I refuse to be. I mean, this propaganda nonsense, I haven't done it at all, as you've seen, and we've been punished for it. Like all the mainstream media, all the mainstream politicians, you radicals. You don't want Biden as a candidate? Are you trying to help Trump? No. Now the jury is in. The people trying to help Trump are the people at the head of the Democratic Party. Because I can't imagine a better way to help Donald Trump than to run this guy against him. It's the only way we lose. Donald Trump said 30 maniacal things last night. Countered not at all. Not 1%. They countered by Medicare going to kill it. What? In fact, was wrong. It's okay, and
go to Jason Deli.
The people that are crying, stop crying. You're driving me crazy. Like the Democrats look Biden looks infinitely weak, and then the pundits and the politicians come in and they're like, literally 2 of the anchors we showed were crying on air. Stop crying, and I was about to say, for F's sake, fight back. If you just keep crying in a corner and go, we have to go with the old man because we don't want to offend him. Oh, what do we do? God damn it, get him out of there. Are you nuts? Okay, last thing, guys. A loved one that has early onset dementia. Okay? So, I don't want to get into it, but they're forcing me to say it. If they said to me, we're going to put that person on a debate stage, I'd punch them in the face. I said, are you serious? You're going to humiliate someone I love like that. You're going to put them and have that monster Donald Trump rip them to shreds and have him humiliated in front of the whole world. I'd say, no way. I would tackle them before I would let them do that to a loved one. But all the people in the White House, all the people at the DNC, Jill Biden, we got power. We want power. Who cares? Roll them out. We get the Bidens. Roll them out. Who cares about losing to Trump? That's for suckers that we pretend we care. No, we just care about power. You guys disgust me. It's obvious elder abuse. Obvious. This is going to be like Feinstein. You're going to roll him in a wheelchair to the next debate. Right. They're going, what? No. He's forgetting a couple of things. That's what they said about Feinstein. These are the same pathetic, monstrous liars that said that Feinstein was fine. Feinstein couldn't remember a thing. Okay, all right, so let's go to the results. For the folks who don't agree with me, sorry. But you know us, we don't spin anything, and we don't tell you, oh yeah, well, this one we chose not to spin, okay? We tell you our real opinion. If you don't like it, I love your brothers and sisters, but that's a sad day, okay? If you want somebody who's an ass kisser, who goes, oh yeah, Biden's great, oh yeah. I debated a guy today on Piers Morgan. Lunatic comes in, he's like, I think Biden's great. Okay, all right, whatever, man. Which wing of the mental asylum are you in? Okay, so here's the results. From our website, tyt.com, 95% say drop out. From YouTube community, I don't know, YouTube community, there's a lot of, I guess, mainstream Democrats in there, bless your hearts, but 64-36 saying yes, drop out. 64 yes, but 36% saying no, we got this, okay? But that's why I asked. Your opinion is not my opinion. My opinion is not necessarily your opinion. We do an honest show. I know it's unprecedented in American media, but we do an honest show. And in the chat, over 2,000 votes while we're live. Watch the show Monday to Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern. I want to know what you think, because those are the folks who watched the tapes, who watched our presentation of it, and have seen the facts. 86% say yes, drop out. 14% say no, we got this. But by the way, to be fair, that 14%, or the 36% on YouTube community, they might be Republicans who are like, no, don't drop out. Don't drop out. Oh, this is perfect. I mean, super last thing. If you're Trump's team, or you're Donald Trump yourself, and you said to them, come up with a dream scenario, walk-off home run. Well, what you would say is that Biden comes out and goes, and then everybody says, oh, well, how humiliating on that night, and he gets clobbered and loses by 34 points, even in a CNN poll of their audience, which is leaning Biden, massively leaning Biden, and he loses by 34 points. Dream scenario. But hold on, this is really important. And then the next day, they pretend he didn't lose, and he stays in the race, and hands you the largest political gift in world history. If somebody suggested that, I'd say, guys, get realistic. That's the most outlandish daydream you've ever had. But that daydream for Trump has now turned into a national nightmare for the rest of us. Because right now, as things stand, he is not getting out. And we're going to get slaughtered in this election. So enjoy Project 2025, enjoy fascism, enjoy Steve Bannon running the country because of the egomaniacs and the narcissists that run the Democratic Party.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. We really appreciate it, guys. And we appreciate it if you become members, because that allows us to be independent, honest, progressive, all the things that you don't get from corporate media. And all of that is because of you guys. Hit the join button below and become one of us. Become a young Turk.
Wow. Yeah, we living our life. Yep, we living our life. word, Jack. I'm all legit, brother. I'm telling you, you walk in my life, I'm giving y'all all 24 hours, 48 hours, as much time as you want with me, the trap guy. You know? I ain't got nothing to hide. There's no need to have anything to hide. I'm all legit, money out there. Yizang, the bizang, the mother kizang, the dizang. But I dress like a bum. I don't chase pussy, so I don't have no fucking emotional problem by no hoes and bitches who try to manipulate your ass. I ain't got none of those issues. When I used to have bitches in my life, I had nothing but fucking problems. I'm so glad that I was able to conquer all of my damn, what do you call those? Shit, I don't know what the fuck you call them, but they damn near fucking ruined me. I was always a step away from getting in big trouble, fucking around with drugs, women, hanging around, following other people. When I started to love myself and started to think about what makes sense, everything just started to fall in line. And then when I started getting my finances right, everything just started to fall in line. And stop thinking like somebody else wants you to think. Everything just fell in line. And I can upgrade right now from this situation even higher if I want to, quickly. As of like, if I wanted to do it tomorrow, get a house, get a brand new fucking electric car, and just, I can move up. I got all kinds of opportunities coming to me. I just went and picked up my license. Updated until 2026. Every license I have is updated. My background's clean as a whistle. I got the MMPI, psychological evaluation. I can go in, I got a bachelor's degree, a master's, I got, what you call, associates. You motherfuckers think you got a goddamn dummy around you, don't you fucking bitches? You don't have no fool around you. The only fool is you fucking with me for no reason. I've done nothing to none of y'all. Y'all hate me with a passion because I'm black. My color is the only reason you hate me. I don't want shit from you all unless you can give me money, and just give it to me. No strings attached. Shit, yeah, my mama and daddy was drug addicts and abandoned me, threw me in a fucking dumpster. That bitch was drinking and smoking when I was in her gut. And you crackers love to laugh at somebody when you hear about that, because all you can say on your mind, oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. You come from dysfunctional. You got nothing but negative shit to say. Nothing but negative shit to say. God, dog. Look at me want to run somebody off the fucking road. God dang, man. Are you following me, nigga? Get away from this food. I was gonna get a car wash. Now I'm wait. I know that Mercedes from somewhere. I'll come back later. I gotta get this window fixed. They got some Korean barbecue rice. I haven't been in there in a while. I just don't like the extra shit they put. Can you give me the rice and some barbecue? White rice, barbecue. Nah, they barbecue. I don't know. Let me go over here. I don't like all that other shit they be putting in there. Fuck it, I'll just get me a Chipotle bowl. It would be some clean eating to eat some, but yeah, I'll go right here. Chipotle, y'all riding with the trap guy, the rap guy. Hold on. Go ahead and get this shit and go to the cut. The trap guy, the rap guy. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Matter of fact, let me take y'all asses with me. Whoa. We'll get some meat somewhere else. I don't like the meat, it's too spicy for me. Alright. Hump right there. Got nice there. Oh, that's a kid. White rice. So, I like the bowl. White rice. Pickled beans.
What's your meat?
What is that right there? Okay, a little bit of that.
You want to do half of that and something else?
No, just a little bit of that. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, ma'am. That's good enough right there. That's all. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
What about that?
You got a barbacoa bowl, any chips?
Nothing else.
It's going to be 12.
Just for that? Wow.
That's a barbacoa bowl.
That's the price gouging.
It's actually more expensive than Denver.
Oh, it is?
Yes, sir. Just the area that you're in.
Oh, okay. Am I good?
As soon as it says remove, you can go to remove.
Oh,
Looks like it took too long. Try tapping it right here for me if you could. And you're good to go.
Alright, you got one for today, bro.
You as well. Thank you, sir.
12 damn dollars. God, dog, bro. I mean, sometimes shit don't make no sense. But we live and learn. It's a tax write-off for me, so it ain't no big deal. But I won't do that just to be doing that. I can write all this shit off, keep my receipt, write it off. Well, we got some, I wasn't going to get the meat from there, but I just don't feel like, sometimes you just don't feel like going nowhere else. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll just get it from there. We'll get my cold drinks. That's one thing to have, the cold drinks, and everything is A-okay. But where I'm going to, I got all kinds of access to ice machines and cold drinks. It don't matter. I drink plenty of water nowadays anyways. I'm the type of person that don't like to be shitting all the time, you know? So I want to do an upload of a food video in a minute. How you doing, brother? Who is this? See if you got any smart alecky shit to say. Message retracted. Okay, a foreigner, a tether, fucking with me. Probably. But God is good. Eat good, eat well. You know what? I can do a video while I'm online. Well, I'll do it over there. It's no big deal. I got microwaves if I decide I want to eat later. Look, I go one time, he threw the eye of white supremacy on my black ass like, I hate you, bastard. And I ain't never ever seen him in my life. But he wants to start trouble with me because I'm black. Yep. Look, there goes a beautiful fucking woman. God dang, I remember back in the day, I would definitely try to talk to her. Ooh, she fine as fuck, nigga. But it's all a waste of time after you make love to them, and the next thing you know, they're gonna try to take over your fucking life. And it's inevitable. It's inevitable. She deserves me. I mean, absolutely deserves me to hold her, to cuddle with her, and kiss her, to be her knight in shining fucking armor and show her chivalry and everything. But she literally will tear my ass apart, emotionally, psychologically, and then she'll cheat all on me and abandon me. Just because I went in her world and her spirit and her heart and in her womb. It would be a living fucking nightmare. All I try to do is love you. I'm going over here to get a car wash. Y'all can ride through with me. Come on, while I'm over here. God is good, man. See, I contribute to the community. I'm a black bastard who contributes to the community. And the white folks can't stand me. Who is that? Is that a black woman? They finally hired a black. It looks like a black female. They want wiping down the black Porsche. See, where's our? Okay, there she is. No, it's a male this time. $10 one, bro. $10 one, brother. $10 only. Yeah, don't try to upsell me. I'm good.
No problem, boss.
Thank you.
You need that receipt or no?
Yes, sir, always. All right, have a wonderful day. Receipt. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Have a great rest of your day, okay?
All right, you too. Thanks. Looking all in my shit. Looking all in my vehicle. Just like she was doing. They love to look all of your shit, to eye watch your, everything you got in your vehicle, see if they could well, I ain't gonna say that part. I don't wanna be racist. Which I don't give a fuck if you think I am or not. I'm telling you exactly what's on my mind. Exactly what's on my mind. Without a filter. I don't get paid to try to, I'm no good at it. It don't work for me. Trying to figure out how to speak to make people around me feel comfortable when I've been called a nigger all my life. Okay. Alright. Got Chipotle right here. Beans, rice, and some beef. Got my other phone sitting right here when I want to do some rap. But that humpy behind me be fucking. Back. Stop following me, man. What type of motherfucker gonna take your life? Welcome to my world of trap God. Every day. See what I'm saying? Thanks for riding along with me, the Trap God. I love y'all, man. That's why I try to open. Yo. I don't let them wipe my shit off. I let the air take care of it. I don't need to do that. I need to use the vacuum. I honestly do. But I'm just too lazy for that. I should have never got the beef in here. But it's okay. I can add something later. It ain't no rush. I'm going over here to hang out somewhere safe. Right there, they'll wipe your shit down for free. They want a tip. They don't ask for it, but they definitely would like it. I'm just bypassing. So you see how I contribute to the community? I'm in the public storage. I use the car wash. I go to Chipotle. You know, everything costs money the entire time I move. This morning I got up and put gas in here. I'm going to gas this up again. I bought drinks, you see. I paid bills online. I paid about $200-300 online. Had maybe about 2 or 3 deposits that came through. I could have went to work anywhere I wanted to go to work. I chose not to. I went all the way over to Halton City to go into my mailbox. I got another mailbox over here on this side for the future plans that I have. You know, this is a nice fucking part of town, brother. Brothers and sisters. It's not too big. It's not too small. I can claim my little area. You know where I'm at. And if I want to go anywhere else at any given time, that's what I do around Texas. I travel these Texas streets. Distribution, KOD Distributions. That's my company. My own legitimate business, which crackers, as soon as I got my business started, they say I owe money. The DOT. Just start fucking with me for no reason, out of the blue. And they say if you don't carry over 10,000 pounds and you're not going out of the state, then you don't have to pay nothing. So why the fuck are they fucking with me? Oh, you let this fool go. Go on, fool. Go on, big dummy. You don't know how to damn turn. Tomorrow, we'll be going to the Hard 8, the pit, barbecue pit over there, and get some food. Oh shit, look. And they ain't playing. They see me trying to turn, they want to try to hit me. Let's see, do I want anything else? I could have put a burger on there, threw that meat off of there, and put just the burger from In-N-Out on there. Already got snacks, so we good. Yeah, I was eating only ice cream and soda. And that blew me up like a fucking pig right away. I was like, God, dog, I was addicted to them ice creams at first. McDonald's ice cream, it was cheap to sell. I think it was damn near 49 cents or something. Ice cream cones. Then I started doing shakes. I had one or two every day with sodas. I was killing myself, y'all. For real. I was gonna get diabetes ASAP. I notice people don't come in here until I start rapping. When I start rapping, people come up in here. College, Nebraska furniture. Let's try this back up here real quick. I listen to classical music. I'm not all into it, but I listen to it. That was the Orpheus Chamber thing. It's therapeutic. It helps me relax my inner soul. I don't get all into it. I got it when I studied it in college. But when I started working at the Kimball Art Museum downtown, that's when I started really getting into it. I gotta find out what the hell's going on over there. Forgot to get the name of that new place, but it's jam-packed. I wanna know what that is. We shall proceed. Oh boy, it's never enough, no matter what you do every day. I need me some more of these wet wipes immediately. I ran out of them. These Reliance wet wipes, personal wet washcloths, these come in so handy out here in the streets. Ain't nothing but a little dampness in the rag, and you can just wipe your whole hands down, your body down. After you use the restroom, you can wipe your ass down, clean as a whistle. The only thing different, until you bathe, but yep, clean as a whistle. So let me get off of here and I'll come back later. I'm the Trap God. I love y'all, man.